What's up guys, Jake here, and today I'm bringing you another Let's Play. This one is on Plague Inc. Evolved. Now, I have never played the original of this game, I really don't know much about it, but this game reminds me a lot of the game Pandemic 2. I'm sure a lot of you guys have played that. It's basically the game where you create a disease, whether that be a parasite, a bacteria, or a virus, and you basically try and kill everyone on the planet, and you always get screwed on Madagascar, because Madagascar is a bunch of douchebags. But I'm not sure if the developers of that game also made this game. I'm sure this game seems to derive from that game very much so. But we're going to go ahead and play this for you. And we are going to try and beat the game with the bacteria. I did just unlock the virus, so I'll probably go through and do an episode for each one of these, because as you can see there's quite a bit of customization, as opposed to the other Pandemic 2 game where you really don't have much you can do. So I'm going to be using bacteria, and you also have genetic codes that you can put in that basically just give you bonuses, and you have to beat the game a bunch to unlock all these. So, and we'll do it on normal because why not? And we'll call our disease herpes. Why not? Seems appropriate. Welcome to Plague Inc. Alright, starting location. When I started this game, it was really tempting for me to pick Madagascar, just because Madagascar is always the really difficult one to infect. At least in Pandemic 2 it was. But I'm gonna go with, I'll probably go with one of these African countries. I'll just pick this one. Because when you start off with an African country, you get, you already have a resistance to heat, so that helps you basically take out this half of the hemisphere, which can definitely help you out. And yay, we've infected 2 people. I'm probably going to speed this up, because I don't want to sit here for an hour. And you can pop these bubbles and you get more points for your diseases. They gave you a lot more options in terms of getting more points in this game rather than the other game, which is Pandemic 2. Yay, herpes is beginning to spread. I wonder what these African people are doing. Let's see, we have 15, that should be enough, and as you can see you have a lot of different options here. Your transmission, you have your symptoms, which I'm gonna avoid symptoms for now because I don't want my lethality to go up and then everyone to notice it and start developing a cure until I'm ready to basically take everybody out. So for now I think I'm gonna go ahead and get water, because I think the African country I picked, yeah, we only have a, I think we only have like a seaport, so that's probably gonna be how we're going to have to infect everyone, at least from the beginning. And it's kind of funny watching these news up here. I know it's hard to see because it's on super fast mode, but it's actually pretty humorous because, as you start to infect things, they start, having more news stories about random things, and it's just kind of humorous at times. I'll slow it down a little bit. Making them less vulnerable to disease. That's kind of annoying. I haven't had this. There's some random events that'll pop up, and that can be kind of annoying. I'm turn this volume down a little bit. That's really annoying. I'm probably gonna go with some. Let's go. I like birds because birds can infect. Even when the borders are closed, like even if everything is shut down, you can still get some infections from the birds, because they will obviously fly over the borders in migratory patterns and whatnot. And I think I'll go with some air as well. Just to... And it's really funny towards the end here, all the countries, their governments will collapse and things like that. And sometimes they'll just start bombing their own country to try and get rid of the disease, which seems very counterintuitive to me. But I'm not from one of these countries, so I suppose I don't have the same rationale. But so we're infecting a lot of people. Okay, so we've developed insomnia, which during this game, periodically you'll get a random mutation that'll give you a symptom. But what I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and sell the symptoms, because I want to wait until the very end of the game to hit people with the symptoms. The only ones I might keep some of these ones up here, mainly the the coughing, because that one leads to some other ones that are really good. But the reason I'm going to get rid of this is because I don't want people to notice it right away. I want, my disease to basically remain hidden until the very end of the game, or else if I have too many mutations going on, then what'll happen is they'll start to develop the cure before everyone's infected, and then I won't be able to kill everyone in time, which is no good. You obviously want to kill everyone, because what would be the point in that? So you can see we're doing pretty good work. We haven't infected anybody else yet. Oh, never mind. Herpes spreads to Libya. Nice. You guys got the herpaderp. Ooh, we also got... Ooh, dang. We're going off now. Yep, Africa's definitely kind of screwed with these STDs here. I wonder if that's an option for your different type of disease, just sexually transmitted. That would be fun. More infectious than TB, which I think is tuberculosis, but don't quote me on that because I'm not a doctor. And let's see, what else should we get? Don't really need any of this. I suppose rats could help with boats, because if you're using a boat, there'll be rats on the boat, I guess. I think I'm gonna go to abilities, and I'm probably gonna get drug resistance. That way, it's more effective in countries that are wealthier, like the U.S. and more developed countries, because they obviously have a lot of drugs that they can use to help them. And this is actually a good thing right here. Random events like this will also pop up. They're debating canceling the London Olympics, and when they don't, that'll give us the ability to obviously send our Olympians to London, and then we will be able to infect everyone there, and that'll definitely help out. And West Africa is getting boned right now, as you can see. And we have nausea again. I don't really want to keep this. I don't think. I'm sure in some different, with viruses, because viruses develop these a lot faster, it might be beneficial to keep them. But I'm gonna go ahead and just not do this. And you actually make a little bit of money off it, which can be crucial later on. A lot of the times you want certain things that'll help you out, because a lot of the times random things will happen where it'll stop whatever you bought from working, like you have to buy another upgrade to make like your water infection work better or something along those lines. And it appears as though everyone in West Africa is infected, so they're screwed. We just got, what is this? Sudan. Nice. Still waiting on other countries. That's Brazil, I believe. Yep. Sorry, Brazilians, you're getting the herpaderp. I'm just kind of waiting, trying to get some more money. And basically, my goal for this game, and it's not usually the way to get the most, stars, or I don't know what you call the biohazard symbols. The way to get the most of those is to beat it faster, obviously, but the way I do it is pretty much foolproof, I guess. It's not completely foolproof, but it's definitely a lot better, because by the time they start with the cure, everyone will be dying anyway, and they won't be able to actually make the cure because everyone's dead. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'll try different strategies out later when I unlock more things, but this just seems like a good strategy for now. That double kill, and then we have this, and I think I'm gonna get probably this one. Bacterial resilience seems good. It'll help me against cooler climates. And the main thing that's going to delay the strategy the most is going to be these countries up here, mainly Greenland. Greenland is a pain to... we got coughing. I kind of want to keep coughing, but at the same time, it only costs 4, I think, and I get it back for 2. So I think I don't really need coughing, because it only costs 4. I'm not taking a big loss here. I'm actually getting 2 back because I never initially paid for it. But yeah, these countries up here are a pain in the sack, and these countries and Madagascar and New Zealand can be kind of annoying as well, but that just depends on where you start. If you start down here in Africa, these aren't usually as bad. They're still kind of annoying, but you can get around it pretty easily. They'll eventually get infected, because you're disease is really infectious to these warmer climates. As you can see, Africa's getting pummeled right now. And we're actually starting to get here in what's Japan right there? No, this is Japan. My bad. I don't know what that was. Ah, shoot, I missed that one. And there's flooding in New Zealand, so that might be reason to upgrade our water transmittance. I might do that. I don't actually know if the water ability actually helps when it says, you know, countries having a flood, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it anyway because it just seems like a good thing to do. And probably gonna get cold resistance. Not gonna buy heat resistance because it just doesn't seem like it'd be worth it, because I'm already really potent in warm temperatures anyway, which you actually have to figure out on your own or just watch a video like this. Oh gosh, that's a lot of infections. What is that? That's a multi-kill at least. That's overkill. Stop killing people. And I have actually killed some people. I don't really know how because I don't have any symptoms. So that's kind of weird. And we are hitting up here in Canada, which is a good sign that eventually we'll hit Greenland. This big ice-covered douchebag, because the only way to get to Greenland is from a boat from Norway, and Norway's kind of a pain to infect as well. But hopefully we get more infectious than the common cold. We're doing pretty solid work here. And yeah, I'm basically uploading this just because it's a really fun game. This game has really been eating up a lot of my time, and I figured I would upload it for you guys because not everybody's into Don't Starve, and I know not everybody's into this game as well, but it's just a really fun game, and I thought I would bring it to you guys. If it's not your thing, you know, you're not required to watch, obviously. Festival of Love in Korea, International Kissing Day. Yeah, you guys are Korea. You're kind of screwed. I don't know. Do they put like North Korea? We have coughing again. I still don't want coughing yet though. As you can see, I have a lot of DNA. We're basically just gonna go ham on things right now. Try and basically just take out everyone else. And then once we infect every single person, you know, there's nobody left, we're gonna buy coughing, and eventually we're gonna buy like organ failure, which is the most lethal thing you can buy, I believe, and that would be pretty solid. Let's go ahead and buy this. I'm probably gonna buy drug resistance too, and cold resistance too. Need any more airborne transmittance? I don't think so. At least not right now. Maybe I'll think about it, because a lot of these countries can only be infected by ports, as you can see. Norway here, and a lot of these Nordic countries. Sweet, we just got Norway. That's a good sign. So that means Greenland should be coming pretty shortly. And wow, look at Madagascar. You guys are screwed. I think that's everyone in Madagascar. Normally Madagascar is kind of a pain, but so the only places doing well right now, I guess, are Russia, these Nordic countries, Canada, and Greenland doesn't have any yet, but that should be pretty coming. As you can see, tsunami hits China. We don't really care. I think it's also kind of strange. They give natural disasters, but a lot of them don't even make sense. Like I'm sure a tsunami could possibly hit China, but sometimes they'll say like ridiculous stuff about, you know, places in these countries. Insomnia symptom. I might keep that. I don't know. I have a lot of points right now. Transmission. Let's go to symptoms. I don't really want this. This isn't really the tier that I want right now, so I'm just gonna get rid of this anyway. I know it seems really counterintuitive to get rid of this stuff, but I'm gonna go ahead and do that because I just feel like it. Abilities. Let's go ahead and get bacteria. Let's get let's get. I don't really need anything right now. Let's go ahead and get this bacteria one. I'm gonna save these until they start developing a cure, just in case, on the slight off chance that, oh yeah, see, here we go, they started working on a cure, but until all the countries, you know, start working on a global cure, it really doesn't mean anything. If you look on here, this percentage will be your cure percentage, and then this is when it's, you know, approximately gonna come out, and as you can see, that's a really long time from now. We're in 2016. So it should be pretty soon until everyone's pretty much screwed. Greenland takes a little bit to completely infect. You know, everywhere else will be completely infected much before Greenland is. As you can see, everyone's pretty much boned. But if you're looking for a relatively simple way to beat this game, just so you can unlock more features, this is a really good way to do it, I believe. I'm sure there's better ways, but I've had success doing this. I've been playing this game all day also, so I kind of figured out what kind of works and what doesn't. Do we need this? Help increase infectivity. Yeah, we'll do that. And what is this? Extreme bioaerosol. That sounds pro. Let's get that. That should help speed up this Greenland process, because Greenland is really annoying. Like, I don't even think it should matter about Greenland, because let's be honest, nobody lives here anymore. And I think all of the populations stay the same throughout the game. Like, let's look at China. China's pretty crazy. Yeah, that sounds about right. That's a lot of people. Oh, look at Greenland. Greenland's screwed. Well, that's about all she wrote. I mean, it's not a whole lot left to do. We have the anemia symptom, and I might just hang on to it just because everyone's screwed anyway. So let's take a look. What tier is this on? And we'll go ahead and keep it. We're pretty much ready to kill everybody. Eventually, they'll start developing a cure, but as you can see, there's no healthy people left in the world. So now at this point, we just need to take everyone out before they start curing people. So let's go ahead and go to symptoms, and we're going to buy. First, we're going to buy coughing, and I found this way to be most effective because you get a lot of lethal stuff and a lot of really bad stuff for pretty cheap. As you can see, coughing only costs 4. Pneumonia, which is the next tier, only costs 4. I believe this one only costs 4 as well. 8, sorry. Pulmonary fibrosis costs 8. And then this is the one we want. Total organ failure. That one sounds pretty pro. And that one's 31, which is kind of a lot, but compared to going one of these other ways, it's not too bad. And to speed this up, I could also get some of these other ones. I guess I'll get this one. And probably just wait. Herpes needs to evolve to kill. Trust me, herpes is evolved. Herpes is pretty nasty, I'm not gonna lie. Canada's starting cure research. See, and at this point, I'm just gonna get spammed with all this stuff, just because normally you get this periodically throughout because you evolve to get more symptoms. I waited till the end just to wipe everyone out. So yeah, everyone in the world's infected. Canada's shutting down airports. Nobody cares about Canada. Nobody goes there anyway. We don't care about their airports. And at this point, we're basically just trying to beat the cure, because the cure is probably going to screw us. Okay, 18 to 17. Oops. Get out of here. Kill more than the Black Death, bubonic plague. Pretty solid. Try and kill everybody now. At this point, we're probably just gonna save up our stuff that we get from killing people to help our disease. Yeah, we know we don't care, and we want to pop these as well to stop, to slow down this. I think it might be pretty close this time around, but I think we're gonna have it. As you can see, you get points for killing people as well, so I can probably just buy some more things. Let's go ahead and buy. Let's get this. This will help slow them down. As you can see, this will basically, you want to evolve this. Let's evolve this as well. As you can see, this percentage will drop. There we go. Drop from 61 to 51 by buying both of those, and that'll buy us some time. And also, another thing you can do to buy yourself some time as well is you can, for one of the symptoms, if you get, symptoms, if you get, I don't know which one it is, in one of these branches, if you get, insomnia, if I bought insomnia here, which I guess I'll just do, that'll make people less effective, and that'll make them slower at getting the cure, because obviously if you can't sleep, you will not be very productive. Argentina is falling into anarchy due to herpes. I never knew herpes could do that much. You know, everyone doubts on herpes. Everyone else talks about AIDS and syphilis and all these other STDs. Dude, don't doubt on the herpes. Herpes is pretty nasty. I'm not gonna lie. Let's slow down the curing again. Go ahead and genetic reshuffle. It's really annoying in the game when they sequence your genome right off the bat, because then you're pretty much screwed. So they can cure you really easy. Let's just buy that. And as you can see, that dropped them down another 10%. Everyone's government's falling, and pretty much everyone's screwed, I think. This will go up a lot slower. Oh, no, I don't want that. I want this. There we go. Nuclear explosion in Norway. Huge nuclear explosion in Norway has released a vast cloud of radioactive particles. Cause unknown, but location suggests failure/sabotage of nuclear power plant containment systems. As you can see, herpes is causing nuclear warfare, which is pretty crazy. I don't know why you'd send your cure to Mexico. They're probably not going to help you out too much. And with less people that are in the world, obviously the cure is going to be developed slower, because all the smart people are dying, and all the stupid people starting nuclear warfare are still alive and well. And I'm just going to spend the rest of my stuff on random things. Let's go ahead and give them some paranoia. Why not? Can we give them... I don't remember which tier... What am I thinking? Comas. You can give them comas, which will pretty much put their productivity really low. So, just waiting for the last 43 million people to be screwed. Walking Dead symptom combo. Insomnia and anemia are causing people to walk around gray with tiredness. Scientists working on the cure are less productive. So that's a nice combination to basically screw the cure. And I don't want to say it's over, but as you can see, herpes is pretty dominant, I would say. Yeah, the cure is supposed to be in 2041. That's so long. Yeah, so we pretty much just won. We don't really need to buy anything else, but we're going to, just to make everyone's lives that much worse, because why not? Is there anything else we can buy here? I can buy rash. Should we give them the rash or nausea? Or we could give them cysts. Ooh, cysts sound pretty gross. Let's give them that. And I like these red lines kind of showing where, where it was spread to and how it was spread around, because, I don't know, it just kind of shows you how it works. Although we kind of left out Alaska. Apparently Alaska's in Canada now. But this game's still in its alpha stage, I believe, and you can buy it for $15, which is a pretty good deal in my opinion. It's a really fun game. I'm having a lot of fun playing it, and you definitely support the game. And it's not finished developing yet. I've noticed some typos, spelling errors, but so far I've had no glitches or anything like that. So yeah, so really good game. Definitely gonna be playing it more for you guys. And if you guys want to see any more Let's Plays, then let me know, and I will definitely get around to doing that. I'm gonna work on doing some more games that people, are really into watching. I know these aren't your typical games that most people play, but that's kind of the reason why I'm playing them, because, not everybody does it. So, yeah. As the closing humans are being destroyed by herpes. So everyone who watches my reptile videos, heed my warning. Herpes is nasty, herpes will get you, and you'll be like 6.8 billion of these other people. So, yeah. I wonder why they didn't put in, Antarctica and, North Pole. I mean, I know there's not really many people there, but those people would probably be fine. There's no way those people would get infected, unless you infected, I guess you can infect the water, but I don't know. I just don't see that really working that well, but might be an interesting thing to put in as a challenge or an Easter egg or something. And there we go. Herpes has successfully eliminated all life on Earth. And we've unlocked the creationist gene, which I don't really know what that does, but we're going to go ahead and close out here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. It helps me out a lot, and I will see you guys later. Peace.